They are just about ready to run. Gates are back and they're racing in the Dubai Sheema Classic. Starter caught them at a good line. Muralion goes back and immediately goes to the inside rail. West Wind, Sun Classique, Latency came out quickly. Oracle West, Springhouse going forward. Then Gravitas, Yum Zane, Yellowstone, followed by Quajano on the inside of Susi Shan. 2 lengths Viva Bataka, a length and a half. To Dr. Dino on the outside of Better Talk Now. Don San third last on the turn out of the straight. Muralion second last, and the mare Gower Song at the tail of the field as they wend their way to the back of the track. 1,850 metres left to go. Springhouse the leader by a length and a half. West Wind is second. Oracle West 3/4 of a length away third, and 2 lengths to Sun Classique. A length and a quarter to Gravitas, 1 deep on the outside of Latency. Then Yellowstone, followed by Yum Zane on the rail. Another 2 lengths away came Quajano as they travelled towards the back. Susi Shan on the outside. A break of 2.5 lengths to Viva Pataka, followed by Better Talk Now on the inside of Dr. Dino. Then Muralion, Don San and Gower Song on the rail. It's a strung out field in the Sheema Classic down the side. 1,300 metres left to run. And Springhouse showing the way by a length and a half over West Wind, with Oracle West a half length away third. A break of 1.5 to Sun Classic. Gravitas on the move. Frankie beginning to fire him up. Yum Zane on the rail, needing room. Yellowstone going through in the centre. Latenzi's off the fence now, 3 deep. Followed by Susi Shan on the inside of Quajano, then Viva Pataka. Dr. Dino still a long way back. Muralion going forward on the rail, followed by Better Talk Now. Gower Song is second last, and Don San had dropped out to the rear as Springhouse brings them onto the bend. 600 metres left to go in the Dubai Sheema Classic. Springhouse in front of West Wind on the outside. Oracle West is 3 deep, trying to join those leaders. Sun Classic gets a run through in the middle. Yum Zane follows through. Gravitas deeper out, and here's Viva Pataka for Hong Kong, starting to storm down the centre. Sun Classic reached the lead, 250 metres to go from Yum Zane, the pride of Hong Kong. Viva Pataka, Dr. Dino on the outside. Sun Classic's in front, still more than a length. Viva Pataka's trying, the poster's looming up. It's Sun Classic, it's another one for South Africa. Sun Classic has won from Viva Pataka, Dr. Dino, Quajano, Susi Shan, Yum Zane, then Muralion, Gower Song, followed by Better Talk Now, Springhouse, Latency, Gravitas, West Wind, Yellowstone, Oracle West, and Don San was always back near the tail of the field.
Sun Classique, what a night for South Africa. The filly who landed the Cape Verde Balanchine double at the Carnival. The Balanchine, one of the most amazing performances when she got murdered at the 200-metre pole, pulled out and flew. Today, a longer trip, confidently ridden. Kevin Shea went for home a long way out, 400 metres out. Viva Pataka, Yum Zane, Dr. Dino all chased her shadow. She wasn't going to stop. And Sun Classique, who is bound for England in the summer, stamps herself as a mare of real, or filly of real quality.
And what an advertisement it is for these South African horses who for so long were in exile, and yet now through Dubai there's a shop window there. It's a very, very good example of what they can do. Here's Sun Classique here. She goes the line. She's won easily in the end. Viva Pataka's run on well. Dr. Dino's run on from a mile back for third. Quajano was fourth. The arc runner-up Yum Zane is there in fifth. And then over on the inside it's Susi Shan. A gap then to Muralion on the near side. Gower Song, who was a long way back in the early stages, couldn't get into it at all. Then Better Talk Now. Then the early leader Springhouse. Behind them the top one Latency. And further back then is Gravitas, a long way behind them. And Oracle West has finished a long way back as well. The rest are also rans. But let's have another look here. And watching the race with you, Richard, you were saying he's gone too early.
Well, there was a doubt at the top of the straight because he's cantering. And, you know, she's got such a good turn of foot. I was worried he was setting it up for the likes of Viva Pataka. But as you said, she's won comfortably. Great scenes. Kevin Shea in the saddle. What a night for Mike de Kock.
Kevin, you said this is a dream.
Yeah, with all these good fillies here, of course, yeah, isn't it appropriate for a good filly like us to win? Amazing. We were very, very confident in the race, and the race just playing out well.
Fantastic evening for South Africa, and Lionel Cohen has just added to it. Amazing what Sun Classique has just done.
Yeah, I'm just so honoured and proud, and Thoroughbreds have always made a difference in my life and got me up in the morning, and yeah, she's just been special for a long time, and you know, I've just got to say how indebted I am to everybody who's played a role in her life and who played a role in my career. There's so many people, and I think I'd just like to dedicate it to my family, all special to us.
And the winner, Sun Classique, to return $143.50 and $34.50 a place. Viva Bataka $12, and number 1, Dr. Dino, or number 15, but taking the one bracket, $25.50, and the Quinella $166.50.